round of the Dynamic Knights Esports Platinum Tier 1 class for the final race here at Suzuka, Japan for the Japanese Grand Prix. My name is K997, and back with me in the commentary, well, actually not in the commentary box, even though he is with me, is going to be Tim Ant, who will be driving in the Alfa Romeo. But Tim, welcome along, and how are you feeling coming to this race?
Oh, I'm feeling very good, KD. Hello, everyone at home. Really excited to be into this last race of the season. Looking forward to a good race and hopefully having some good commentary along the way.
Yeah, well, also we're waiting for you to get through the loading screen as well. I'm not sure if that's what it's showing on your end.
All right, well, I'll just leave the lobby then.
Well, there you go. I guess. Um, yeah, no, it's just your thing's just going in a circle. See if that works. No, that's not a bit of a
So I
interesting.
have left. So,
All right, well, here I'll invite you back.
what a great start to the last race of the season.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you well, I guess you'll have to enter in as a laggy, well, not laggy car, but you'll have to re-enter in your car. Hang on, just give me a second here. There you go. All right, there you go. So yeah, anyway, sorry for the shaky start. Anyway, yeah, this is the last round, like we were saying. Here at Suzuka, and of course, typical, we're going to be doing the short quality for about 18 minutes. But before that, actually, the first 5 minutes, we're going to have some drivers doing some donuts. Main reason is also because this is not just the last race of Platinum, but it is also the very last race of D&E League itself, unfortunately. So. Yeah, so this will be the very, very last race that you'll ever see from a D&E broadcast. But anyway, we've got some drivers already getting started with the donuts, gaming wafer already getting the start on that, doing some donuts on the outside of turn 2. Hopefully, this won't lead to any sort of disqualifications, retirements, etc. We can just get on with what we have to do. But yeah, just celebratory donuts in the meantime. You can see there once. Oh, that's interesting. I can't even change out of the camera angles. There we go. And I see Curry sound about there on the intermediate tires doing the donuts. Spot on the wets. Oh yeah, Tim, did you manage to get in your car by any chance?
I am. I've just entered the pit lane.
Excellent. Excellent. So yeah. Yeah, so of course also we have a championship fight. Along with this as well, between two drivers with One Sleek Mofo and last season's blue champion, OP Magic. We'll get more into that momentarily as well, of the details. But also, since Tim is coming out of the pit lane, why don't you give us a little bit of a guided tour of this 3.8 mile track, or should I say a 5.8 kilometer track of Suzuka?
That sounds like a very good idea, KD. So I've just come out of the pits on the Lewis Hamilton Straight, coming up to turn 1 and 2 of Sandavot, now up to 3 and 6 of Maggots and Beckett. Very difficult complex.
But I was disqualified. Well, there you go.
That is a great start for Banana.
Yeah.
Up to 7 for the Comfort Hard Curve, where you'll be going flat out on your qualifying and the race. Down into Les. Passing a slow reedy on the intermediate tyres out of Les Row 2. Up to the Suez Canal turn kink of 10. Hard on the brakes into turn 11 of the Lowe's hairpin. Very famous for its incidents over the years, since 75 years going at this track. Up to turn 13 point of the fourth corner. A lot of cars
sure you avoid the
Getting
cars.
their donuts out of the way, yes. Down the long line.
What's the next corner coming up?
Straight into no name. Right on the brakes, about 100 metres out of the corner into the Timmer chicane to end the final lap and back onto the Sir Lewis Hamilton straight.
Well,
And that's the lap of the Japanese Grand Prix.
Well, thanks for naming all the different corner names for different circuits as well. Also, it was pretty much influenced by some of the other drivers in D&E, of course. With all the laughs and giggles, though, as we can see, but now Josh doing some donuts. I'll try to get some donuts if I possibly can. Thomas Crook doing some donuts, Blocky doing donuts. Very nicely done there in the first couple of corners. Smega is not doing donuts, he is actually doing a flyer. So, we'll just see what he does as he comes towards the line. Looks like to be somewhere in the 128s, I presume. Yep, 28.6. Down the race are 47.2. But yeah, Stonetail parked on the side. Somewhere on the S's, I believe. Yeah, even though that was a bit of an inside joke, I'll give you more of the real name course. Actually, no, that is 130R. I'm sorry about that. I could not tell from the location of the track. Or should we say that was, what did you call it before? Stavolo? Or
130R, that was No Name Corner.
No Name Corner, that's it.
That is officially No Name Corner.
That is it.
Nameship has been revoked, thanks to our good friend Curving Texas.
Yeah, cheers Curvy for the influence. But anyways, we've gained some drivers into the pit lane, of course. 2 laps are already on the board. Prost Professor 32.4 as well. And then, like I said earlier, too, Smeg and Dan the Racer. Right now, the only guys that have set laps. Banana has unfortunately been disqualified from the qualifying session for going the wrong way, so he will have to start from the very back of the grid. And just getting word also, it's going to be overcast for both the qualifying and the race. So thank you, Russ Caron, for that little forecast. Righto, so let's see who we'll follow along with. Let's follow along with the gaming Wafer because why not? Since he's coming, and I'll give you more of the real rundown of the Suzuka circuit. So, approaching slowly there through the final chicane. And here we go into the opening stage of the lap. So, down the main straight, the only DRS zone on the track. Here at Suzuka, into turn 1, out of the brace, into the second turn, 4th gear, out of the third short step. Ooh, a little bit squirrely there, the exit. Into now the S's, that's the trickiest part of the track, I would say. Very hard to get overtaking opportunities there. Shifted around 6th to 5th gear, most parts of the track. Up the Dunlop curve. Very nicely done through there. Into now, stay in 7th gear. Through the Dana curves. Kept it 7th down to 6th to 3rd. At the exit of the Dana curves. Into now the hairpin. Onto the brakes. Locks up there a little bit there. He gets into 2nd gear. Usually I take a 3rd just to minimize the wheel spin and get good traction out of that corner. Into 200R. Just keep it flat through there. Stay on the right side of the track. Hard on the brakes into now spoon curve. Brake it at 50 meters. Keeping the inside of the apex. Exit out over the top of the apex there on the outside curves. Into now the back straight into 130R. All that flat out through there. Into the final chicane, also known as the Casio chicane. Very nicely done there. Uses all the curve as possible there. As the game waver comes towards the line now and does a 1:26.5. That is 2 seconds quicker than what Smeg has done. So there you go.
That was a very strong lap from the gaming wafer there. He'll be looking to put a strong performance into the last race of the season, of course. Trying to get as many points for his Renault team as possible.
Yeah, of course
and secure this constructors.
Yeah, of course they are fighting for the Constructors Championship as well. I am right actually on board right now with you, Tim. As
Oh
whoa,
no.
oh jeez, yeah, that corner. The first bit of the S's can be pretty tricky if you don't get that correct. Unless you don't get if you're blocky there, but. Yeah, that bump there, the entry of that S's can be very, very tricky, just how it dips. Honest corrected a 29.2 as one of his lap times. And here's Spotthog about to do his lap on the medium tire. I think he's one of the only, well, one of the only few to do it. Lunacy is also on the medium tire doing a lap as well. Fine, well, that's close. I think we have a Mercedes close to the day of the racer. Crossing the line. Improves dramatically, 28.5. Just a tenth off of Smeg. But he's done that on the same soft compound tire. Done it with 4 laps. That's going to be interesting if he does use that tire. Hopefully that does not affect him too much into the race. At least he can at least change to a different compound. Let's see. Fine. Tim, mate, 138.7. I think you can do better than that.
Oh, it was a cider lap, Katie.
Yeah, fair
It was
enough.
a cider lap.
Let's keep running along with you. See how you do with the S's again. There you go. Actually, that took a little bit better there. It was a little bit wide in the entry. Let us see, 28.2 on the medium tire. That's actually a pretty decent lap there, actually, on medium tires. And how's my dog? 26.4. He's right now on pole position. And Curry in Texas follows that with a 26.9. And Fodder 27.6. We'll see if Fodder can actually get a good race for once. Well, he's had a couple of decent races in the past so far this season, but you know this. You know, F1 hasn't really been too kind to him, but we'll see how it goes. One Sigmopo, actually, I did not catch that. 126.2 on his banker lap. That's a really good banker lap by the Renault driver. Both Renault and AlphaTauri have been like the top constructors in this whole season so far. See Tim, 112.0 through the middle sector. Now the chicanes. Let's see how you did. Very nicely done. Keep it tidy there. Looks to be more of a 28 time to me. Yep, 28.4.
We're still cooking up some in the reserve, Katie.
Fair enough. Timmy.
I'll be on the front row, mark my words.
Hey, as long as you can get ahead of your diamond rival Bodon, who by the way was your teammate last season. But I know you got more pace than that. But in the meantime, exactly. Hey, I like things interesting. Oh shoot! Am I streaming on my account? Oh, cock. I did not realize that. Let me start this over. I did not realize that. I thought I was on the DNE account. Was I not? I've never had that. I've never done that before.